Hello, everyone. And
Hello.
Srabanti, thank you so much for joining us. Are you joining us from Kolkata?
Yes, I'm joining from Kolkata.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Please introduce yourself fully and tell us about your work. And please tell us a story.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Srabanti Basu. I live in Kolkata, that is a city, eastern part of India. And by profession, I'm a professor of biotechnology, and that is not much related to storytelling, etc. But I love spoken word art, and I love reciting poems particularly, but I'm also interested in storytelling. And I took a workshop in this institute during the pandemic last year only, in 2021. After that, I got associated with this organization. Let me start. It's the middle of November, and they have come to Kolkata today. They have come to Kolkata Zoo. ChicChic, Big Big, Tung Tung, Lumpung have come with their parents, grandparents, their uncles, aunts, cousins, neighbors, and they came straight from Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar. They crossed Mongolia, China, then Siberia, Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, Tibet, and so many countries. And finally, they came here. They crossed over mountains, snow-covered mountains. They crossed snow-covered lakes and vineyards, monasteries, paddy fields. They crossed so many villages, cities to reach this place. ChicChic was very happy. They are all migratory birds. They come every year. Last year also ChicChic came here, but ChicChic was very young then. This time he is almost 2 years, and he is very happy to be here. So he jumped on the grass. Oh, it's time to have fun. It's time to have fun and swim in gear. It's so warm and bright is the sun. It's time to dive in the pond, and it's time to have fun. I will dive in the pond. It's time to have fun. So ChicChic dived into the pond. And then suddenly, he just jumped out of the pond and then looked around. Oh, I'm so sorry I hurt you. ChicChic found a big black swan standing in front of him. Oh, I'm so sorry. What happened actually, that big black swan also dived into the pond, and at the same time as ChicChic did, and they collided. So that black swan then offered a juicy insect to ChicChic. Oh, please have it. Please have it. Oh, no, I'm not hungry. ChicChic hesitated, but he finally took that insect, and they became very good friends. Oh, it's ChicChic. My name is ChicChic. I have come here today. And will you mind if I call you Grandpa? Oh, no, ChicChic. Please call me Grandpa. I am much older than you. I have completed 7 years. So you can call me Grandpa. I will be happy to be called Grandpa. Where do you live, ChicChic? I live in Mongolia. I have come from Mongolia. You know, I have crossed so many mountains, so many lakes, and so many countries. Really? You flew over the mountains? Yes, I did. You have seen the rivers in the mountains? Yes, I did. Have you seen the Ganges flowing through the mountains? Yes, I did. I did saw the Ganges. You know, ChicChic, I completed 7 years. I told you I am old and I have seen nothing outside this zoo. Are you kidding? You have seen nothing outside the zoo in 7 years? Is it possible? Yes, ChicChic, I have seen nothing. Not even the Ganges? No. Not even the Howrah Bridge? No. How is it possible? How strange. They are so close to this place. How can I say, ChicChic? I was born in this zoo only. But you know, my parents were not born here. They were born in Lac Leman, Geneva. That was a beautiful lake. It had clear water, blue sky. There were flowers surrounding the lakes and their images were in the water in the lake. They had their images in the water of the lake. And those images looked like gems. The place was so beautiful. I knew it from my parents. And my parents lived happily there. And you know, the government of that country decided to send my parents as gift to this country. So my parents came to this country. You know, how did they come here? They came here by aeroplane, not crossing the mountains and crossing the countries as you did. I was born here only. And after that, after my parents came to this country, to this zoo, we have never been in any other country, in any other place. ChicChic listened to all these things very attentively. And then he said, Grandpa, I don't know Lac Leman, but I know a lake which is very similar to it. Lake Manas, the Manas Sarovar. It has clear water. By its side, it has mountains. They have snow-covered peaks. The blue sky is there. They have colored stones. Everything is very similar to that Lac Leman. I can take you there. Next March, I will go when we will be returning to our country. You can join us, and you can go to Lake Manas. And after that, you can come back here. You can make it. You practice flying, and by March, you will be able to fly, and we will go to Manas. We will fly. We will fly in March. In March, the migratory birds started going back to their countries. And the zoo people noticed a black swan started flying with the flock of a migratory bird. And they were very surprised. Is that bird crazy? Do animals and birds get crazy too, like human beings? Why he is flying with the migratory birds? What does he think of himself? Oh, poor bird, it cannot fly and it will fall down soon and some wild animals will take it. They were very worried. And what happened to Grandpa Swan? After some time, he got nervous. He said to ChicChic, oh, ChicChic, I am having palpitation. I think my blood pressure has shot up. My sugar level has gone up. I am not feeling well. It is better. I should go back to zoo. Please, I will want to go back to zoo. ChicChic understood that it wouldn't be possible for that Grandpa Swan to fly to the Lake Manas. ChicChic said, okay, Grandpa, let's go back then. I will take you to the zoo and I will join the flock again after keeping you in the zoo. The zoo people noticed that the black swan was coming back to the zoo, and in front of him, there is a small migratory bird. Then the swan came back to zoo. By this time, ChicChic showed him the Ganges flowing very close to the zoo. And Grandpa was very happy. He has seen the Ganges at least. Next year, ChicChic came again. He was looking for Grandpa Swan, but he did not find him. After some time, he found him coming from a place behind a shrub. And then he was very happy. Oh, Grandpa, you are here. Where are you? I was looking for you. What happened to you? And Grandpa said, you know, ChicChic, I'm very happy to see you, but there is a very good news. I went to my son's place. Few days back, he had a little child. It's a son. And so I have a grandson now. Oh, really? You have a grandson? Does he know how to fly? Yes, ChicChic, he is young and his feathers are growing, his wings are growing. If somebody teaches him how to fly, he will definitely learn. But who will teach him? His parents don't know how to fly. I knew, but by this time, I have forgotten. And I won't be able to teach him flying. Okay, don't worry. I want to see your grandson, and I will teach him how to fly. The visitors of the zoo and the officials of the zoo noticed that a small migratory bird and a young black swan became very good friends. They stayed together, they played together, they ate together, and they flew together. Yes, ChicChic taught the young swan how to fly, and he learned well. One day, the young swan flew over the zoo, and he came back in the evening. He told his grandpa what he had seen. He told that he had seen the pineapple fields, he had seen the river Ganges, he had seen river Padma, he has gone to the east. And Grandpa Swan was very happy. What he couldn't do, his grandson could do. Next March, the birds again started flying. And again, the zoo people noticed a young black swan flew with the flock of the migratory birds. This time they were not worried. They thought he would be coming back by the afternoon. But the black swan did not come back. The zoo people were worried. They waited for a day, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and 5 days. The young black swan did not come back. The zoo people were very sad. They thought that the swan had fallen down and some animals had eaten him. But the grandpa swan was very happy. He was very, very happy. When he found his grandson didn't come back, he knew that his grandson has flew over the zoo garden and his grandson has reached Lake Manas. He knows his grandson will not fall down. He will reach the place where he wants to go. And by this time, he knows his grandson is swimming happily in the clear water of Lake Manas, under the blue sky, around the mountains. What he couldn't do, his grandson did. He fulfilled his dream. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's the story written by Nabaneeta DebSen. The original story is in Bengali.
Sherry?
Thank you very much. That was beautifully told. I don't believe I've ever heard that story before. I've heard similar stories, but I really appreciated hearing that this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So it's really a coming of age story for the swan. But what about the relationship the swan was having with the other bird early in the story? How does that?
No, there is really no particular relation. They all came together. And just to mention some, that there were many young birds, and just few names were mentioned. And that was just to create an interest whether they are really birds or some other people like that. But there is no, not really there is any relation between, or any particular significant relation between ChicChic and other birds. They were in the same flock, in the same group. That's it.
Okay.
And they were of same ages. That's it. So it is basically the relation between ChicChic and Grandpa, and ChicChic and the young swan. That is basically between that, and the dream of Grandpa and the young swan.
So it seems the story should be named after the swan, not after ChicChic. Why is ChicChic the title character?
ChicChic taught the swan. He first befriended with Grandpa, and then he actually had an emotion with the Grandpa. Had a emotional bond with the Grandpa, and that's why he when he heard about the thoughts of Grandpa and how sad Grandpa is, then only he had that feeling that he would teach his grandson how to fly, so that the Grandpa can fulfill his dream through his grandson. So that is why ChicChic is placed as the central character, I think.
Great. Okay, anybody else? Comments, questions? We have 23 people in the session, but only 6 of us have our cameras on. But I'm sure the other 17 have some thoughts. You're welcome to share, even if your camera is off. Or maybe they're just in watching mode. All right, well, any other thoughts about the story? It's enough. Okay, thank you so much. That was very wonderfully told. And we're glad that the black swan grew up. Okay.